Welcome to 4 Movies, where I will be discussing 4 movies that have something in common. But what they have in common, I know, but do you? If you do, say it, because at the end of the video, I will be saying it. And if you don't say it before I say it, then nobody's going to believe that you knew what you were talking about. So, let's go with that. What are these movies? Darn double-sided discs. Ugh. Let's get the horrible double-sided discs out the way first. Alrighty. Here, double-sided discs. If you're wondering why I'm saying horrible, I don't like double-sided discs. I don't. They suck. Especially in putting in a book. Like, you gotta sit there and just read this little teeny tiny thing here. My eyesight's not that great. Ooh, this is kind of a little scratchy. See, look at it. Look at it. Look at how front. I don't know if you can see how scuffed up the front is comparatively to how shiny and mirror-like the back is. Maybe it's because it's in a booklet. Whatever in the world. But yeah, this is Chucky. This is Bride of Chucky, and it's definitely Bride of Chucky, and Chucky the Killer DVD collection. Oh, it's on the inner side. Is it? Seed of Chucky. Yeah, okay. Back to the show. Bride of Chucky and Seed of Chucky, okay? 2 great stuff. 2 great films. Like I said. I feel as if it's kind of weird to start on these 2. Is it just the 2 on here? Sorry about taking off my glasses so much. Getting out of character here. This is going to be way more than 4 movies because it's on the same disc. So, I didn't want to call the thing, 4 DVDs. It'd be weird. Oh, because no. It's 3. Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, cool. We're back on program. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry for that delay. But let's get back into it. You ready? Because it took so long, let me go ahead and speed through this real quick. We're going to start from the basics. Bam. Child's Play. Wait, Child's Play on it? No. Why did it do it like that? Oh, yeah. I don't know why that's weird. That's weird like that. Okay. I don't think the first Child's Play is on this. I think it's Child's Play 2, Child's Play 3, Child's Play 4, Child's Play 5. Yeah. Huh. That's weird. I do own Child's Play on. I do own Child's Play. I own all the Chucky movies. Like I said, I'm a fan. They are super fun. I wish they would have continued on with where the franchise went. But first off, let's go ahead and get into it, okay? Shine the light in your eyes. No, let's go ahead and get into it. Because this doesn't start on the first Child's Play. I'm just going to start with, like, if there was, like, ever a sequel that's better than the original, Child's Play 2, I believe, fits in there. Because Child's Play 2 is epic. Like, it's so good. Oh, my goodness. And then, like, I didn't even know that when they're running through the toy factory and it's all the Chucky dolls are all beside him and whatnot, I didn't know that was an homage to The Shining. That was an homage to the hedge maze in The Shining. I was like, oh, whoa, I see it now. That's so awesome. But, like, that was such a great movie. Chucky was bigger. The movie was badder. It was just great. I mean, not badder in a like Michael Jackson bad. Like, bad. You ain't bad. But this movie was good, bad. And then Child's Play 3 is one of those things where, like, Child's Play 3 kind of gets dunked on, like, all the time. Like, forget that movie. But at the same time, like, the end was good. Like I said, that death was satisfying, and they went to places with it that was like you weren't expecting, and it was entertaining. And so I think Child's Play 3 is great, and so is Child's Play 2. Then we're going to the next one. And if you don't know what Child's Play is, and you haven't had any of that, it's a doll that gets possessed by a serial killer. Okay. Now, then we have Child's Play 4, which is Bride of Chucky, and Child's Play 5, which is Seed of Chucky. Now, Bride of Chucky is essentially extending, like, one of the greatest ways to make a successful sequel is to extend out the lore of the character. And so in this one, you have Tiffany. Tiffany is introduced. And Tiffany became a staple of the series, of the franchise, after this, because it was like one of those things, like, everyone wanted to see the interaction between her and Chucky just played well. It's like one of those things where it's like you have the agitated and the agitator, and they're just going back and forth, and it works very well. I want to say, so you're introduced to the character and their rocky relationship. I had this soundtrack. I got this soundtrack for like Christmas. Somebody had given me the soundtrack. It was good. Kidney Thieves on there. Do a cover of Crazy for crying, crazy for loving. But because at one point there was a whole bunch of bands, not a whole bunch, but there were a few bands that came out. There was like 2-member bands where it was like a girl singer and then like the guy thing. There was a few of those. I remember I had Snake River Conspiracy album, and then I had the Kidney Thieves album, and then Kidney Thieves also did another song that's at the end of Queen of the Damned. So that's like when they start going and you see all that stuff start going real fast and stuff like that. That's Kidney Thieves' song that's on there as well. Anyways. ADHD. Except not the H part. I'm just ADD. So, anyways. Seed of Chucky, like I said, great scenes. John Ritter in there. Which is like one of those things where like, John Ritter's in there? And then like, but it's good to see John Ritter in there. Yeah. So, the way that it's played is just, it's funny. It starts getting comical. That's what I liked about the franchise in general, is that the franchise stopped taking itself so seriously. Like the first one, serious. Second one, very serious but very good. Third one, serious. And then for some reason didn't really do that well. And then you have Bride of Chucky, which is like we're gonna stop taking ourselves so seriously and kind of get a little witty with it and fun. Like I said, one of my favorite scenes when the Arquette, there was a guy Arquette that's like not a guy anymore, but he's on the bed, and she puts Chucky. Why can I not think of the actress's name right now? That is crazy. For some reason, Lily Tomlin keeps on popping in my head, but I'm like, that's not who does that. Darn it. Jennifer Tilly. Wow. Okay. Jennifer Tilly plays Tiffany, and she puts the Chucky doll on the guy that's like handcuffed in the bed, and she's like, I used to date him and blah blah, and he's like, he's not enough for you, you know, he's not big enough for you or whatever. Well, and then the Chucky doll's head turns around. He's like, it's not the size that matters, buddy. It's what you do with it. Oh man, just there are some really fun and iconic lines in this movie and stuff like that. And Katherine Heigl is also in it. The lady from lots of other movies. She was in Knocked Up. She was in Grey's Anatomy. So that's really cool. I said, fun movie. Like I said, killer soundtrack. And then we go into Seed of Chucky, which I believe I have another copy of Seed of Chucky. I really do. I really think I do. It's quite possible. Like I said, I'll pick it up if I see it. It's not like a Psychos and Catcher in the Rye situation. If I see it, I'll pick it up. You know what I've been looking for? Know what movie I've been looking for? I was at I was at the thrift store and I found a copy of Idle Hands, but it was all scratched up. Oh man, I don't have Idle Hands in my collection. I would love to have Idle Hands in my collection. It's such a good movie. It's like it's one of those things where it's like it's that that brick in the wall of the movies that used to watch all the time as growing up and stuff like that. It's so fun. It's just goofy and fun and well played. Lunatic Calm plays a song on there, and then that was a techno band that had this song called "Leave You Far Behind," where I was like, "I wanna take you on a roller coaster." Well, they had another song on that album that was on the credit sequence for Idle Hands, so that's cool. And then Idle Hands also has the Offspring as the band that's playing at the prom, so that's cool. Anyways, does he ever get distracted when he's talking about movies? All the time. Anyways, Seed of Chucky, I liked how the fact that movie, it went further with it. It was one of those things where it's like, you have Child's Play, and then you go, bam, better, go further with it. Double everything, bam, more and more and more. And it worked. It was so good. And then this one, it has that same kind of formula in it, because you have Bride of Chucky. He's like, oh, we're going to a little goofy, but, and then Seed of Chucky's like, we're going to spin it out of control. Like, my mind could not grasp that movie when I first saw it. When I first saw it, I was just like, that was one of the, like, there's people that like go see Tenet, and they're like, oh man, it was really hard to understand what was going on. I understood that the first time, but Seed of Chucky was one of those things where like, was it good or wait, was there enough of everything? I'm like, man, because you go back and think about it, and you're like, I don't think there were enough kills in it. And then you think about, yeah, there was. No, there really was. And it's like, that maybe that, no. Yeah, no, that was really good. And it was like, I would have loved to see, like, a continuation of that movie. Like, where do you go after that? Like, it sets up. And it's like, to see where it goes from that. They said the series followed that, but I watched the first episode or two of the series, and it was just kind of like, I was just like, I would have rather them been able to do what they would have done in a movie and have it be like, go further out of control there. And maybe that would have been a movie that was like, it went too far. But it was like, you never know how far you can go until you go as far as you can, So, I'm going to spend this whole episode talking about Chucky. Sorry. Anyways, it went on different levels. It was super fun. The John Waters in there, Red Man. Super fun watch. Anyways, now we're on to bam, movie number 3. Well, disc number 3. That was 4 movies, 5 if I was talking about the other one. But bam, The Devil's Rejects, directed by Rob Zombie. And there's a lot of people that are really, really big Rob Zombie fans. After this movie, I kind of diminished. Like I said, well,